Every recruiting AI demo you've seen starts at screening resumes. That's the wrong end of the funnel. If you're a solo founder or a small agency trying to hire under 20 roles a year, you're not drowning in resumes. You're drowning in copy-pasting the same job description into 7 different boards and having no clue which one actually delivered your last hire. In the next few minutes, I'll show you the exact n8n workflow that pushes one JD to 7 boards in 3 minutes and tags every applicant by source. I build these agents daily for clients. Let's open n8n. Here's the problem nobody in the recruiting AI space wants to talk about. Every demo, every LinkedIn post, every SaaS pitch starts with the same scene, a stack of resumes. An AI ranks them. You interview the top 5. Cool. But before a single resume exists, someone on your team spent 47 minutes logging into LinkedIn, then Indeed, then Glassdoor, then Wellfound, then 3 niche boards, pasting the same job description, reformatting the salary field because every board wants it differently, and uploading the company logo again. And when a hire finally lands 3 weeks later, nobody can tell you which board it came from. So next quarter, you renew the $84 LinkedIn slot because it feels safe, and you cancel the $6 niche board that actually delivered the hire. That's the real bleed. Screening AI on top of a broken sourcing funnel is polishing the wrong thing. So let me show you what to build instead. Open n8n. The intake lives in Airtable. 1 row equals 1 role. Columns are role title, job description, in Markdown, salary band, location, employment type, and a multi-select called target boards. That multi-select is the switch. Tick LinkedIn, Indeed, Wellfound, and 3 niche boards. Save the row, and a webhook fires into n8n. First node is a normalizer. It takes your Markdown JD and converts it into the shapes each board wants. LinkedIn wants HTML with specific tags. Indeed accepts plain text with line breaks. Wellfound wants a JSON payload with structured fields for equity range and remote policy. Niche boards, in my experience, are usually email-based. You send a formatted email to a posting address, and their team publishes within a few hours. So the normalizer outputs 6 or 7 variants of the same JD, keyed by board name. Next, a switch node fans out based on the target board's field. Each branch is 1 board. For LinkedIn and Indeed, I use their official job posting, PIs, which means an HTTP request node with OAuth credentials stored in n8n's credential vault. For Wellfound, the same pattern. For the niche boards, I use n8n send email node with a templated subject line and the board-specific JD variant in the body. Every branch ends the same way. It writes back to Airtable into a table called postings. 1 row per board per role. It lobs the posting timestamp, the board, the external posting ID if the API returned one, and the unique tracking token. That token is the trick. Because here's the piece 90% of builds skip. Every board lets you set an apply URL. Instead of pointing that URL at your careers page directly, you point it at a webhook on your n8n instance with the tracking token as a query parameter. So an applicant clicks apply on Indeed, hits your webhook, n8n reads the token, looks up which board that token belongs to, then forwards the applicant to a hosted application form with the source pre-filled. When they submit, the source tag rides along into your applicant's table in Airtable. Now every single applicant has a board of origin, automatically, no human tagging. From there, you build the view that changes how you spend money. Group applicants by source board. Add a formula field for qualified, based on whatever your minimum bar is. Maybe 3 years experience and a portfolio link. Then a roll-up that divides your monthly spend on each board by qualified applicant count. That's your real cost per qualified applicant. In a test batch I ran for a small agency hiring 3 roles, LinkedIn came in at $84 per qualified applicant. Indeed, at 19. A niche board specific to their industry, $6. Same JD, same 3 minutes of work, wildly different economics. They killed the LinkedIn slot the next month. Now, does this replace a screening agent? No. This feeds one. Once applicants are landing in Airtable with source tags attached, you hand off to a second workflow that does resume parsing, scoring against the JD, and drafting outreach. Same n8n instance, different workflow, triggered by new rows in the applicants table. That's the piece that looks like every other recruiting AI demo, and it's fine. It works. But it works 10 times better when it's sitting on top of a sourcing layer that actually knows where candidates came from. One thing to watch out for: LinkedIn's job posting, a PI, has real approval requirements and rate limits. If you're posting more than a handful of roles a month, you'll need to apply for their Talent Solutions Partner access, and that takes weeks. For lower volume, most solopreneurs and small agencies do fine using the email to post pattern on LinkedIn Recruiter or a scheduled browser automation, which is a whole other conversation. The niche boards are where the real money is anyway, so don't get stuck optimizing the expensive channel first. The full n8n workflow JSON for this poster agent, plus the Airtable schema for intake, postings, and applicants are on BizflowAI.io, along with other real automations we ship for clients. Grab both, swap in your board credentials, and you're posting this afternoon. Hit subscribe and ring the bell so the next build, the screening handoff workflow, lands in your feed. And if you've got a hiring pipeline you want built for you, book a free 30-minute discovery call at BizflowAI.io and we'll scope it.